Well, if you've been watching the news, we've been in some major weather here. We had a tornado touch down about a mile from where I live, ripped all the roofs off the apartment complex. Then we had another flood, two days of flooding, and so far they found two people. Same place where all those kids were lost outside of Comfort, just north of San Antonio, going down to Bernie and Bulverde and all of North San Antonio, just flooded out. I'm here to park where I come periodically to walk. And it's getting harder and harder now. I'm walking with a cane, and I'm probably like me. You all are complex and simple. I can be very complex at times and want to analyze everything, and other times I'm very simple. Well, I find that when I try to analyze everything and try to understand everything, it really does a number on me. But I'm still an organized person, so I need some kind of plan, even in my simpleness. So I found one in Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. And let me encourage you with this verse because it's meant to be simple. It's a plan that involves God in what you're doing and to help you make decisions and choices that are going to affect you and your life, your family, your friends. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not unto your own understanding, in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your steps. Now, I lay in bed sometimes like I did last night. I had a sweet time with the Lord, and I'm laying there and I'm looking up at the ceiling, and I'm thinking about that word trust. Now, of course, that opens up my mind to a lot of other things. What am I trusting in? I'm trusting in a God that's sovereign, that's holy, that has my best interests at heart, that loves me, that's omnipotent, that's all wisdom. And I said, I can do that. And then, like most nights, what I do is I go to the throne of grace, I pull up a sleeping bag, I put it next to the throne, I go in there, and I go to sleep. Believe it or not, that's what I do. My mind. It's simple. Okay, so that's the first part. Trust in the Lord. Lean not on your own understanding. That's the hard part for me since I'm complex and I want to analyze everything. I want to fix everything. I want to protect everything. I want to provide for everything. And God puts me in positions where I cannot do that. So I gotta not try to do that. And that's the hardest thing in the world for me is just say trust. Try not to analyze, overanalyze it like I do. But in all your ways, in my walking, in my talking, in my teaching, in my trying to still play some sports, acknowledge him, recognize his presence and his power, and it says that he will direct your steps. So that's a simple plan. Three things you do: trust, don't try to figure things out, and then acknowledge him. In other words, make him known. And then he will help you through your day and help you make decisions. And he'll allow you a simple plan that gives you a simple way of going through life that honors him and makes provision for you in a supernatural way. Have a great day. Bye bye.